Every spring around Easter, I get a hankering for the taste of lemon.
I've always thought the lemon was an underrated fruit.
Time to pull out the ice cream maker and whip up a batch of lemon gelato. Vegan, of course. A plant-based treat.
Desiderate qualcosa da bere?
Welcome back to Comfort Food Farms, the plant-based home cooking channel. If this is your first time, I'm Kari Greger. I'm glad you've joined us. Let's get into it! Zest 3 lemons. You just want to take the yellow part off of the lemon. Don't grind down to the white part because then it will be bitter. Just try and take the yellow part of the lemon rind off. Juicing it. Get the fresh lemon juice out of the lemons. Strain the lemon juice through a sieve so that it collects all the pulp and the seeds, because we won't be putting that part into the blender. 2 cans of full-fat coconut milk. Put them into the blender. I use the Thai Kitchen brand.
What? Ridden on a horse? Yes, you're using coconuts. What?
3 tablespoons of the lemon zest. 1/3 cup of sugar. Of course, that is to taste and to your preferences. 1/3 teaspoon of Namak black salt. 1.5 teaspoons of nutritional yeast, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That black salt gives the custard a little bit of an eggy flavor. I like to run the blender until the lemon zest has been completely broken down and smoothed. You could not even run the blender that long if you like to have flecks of lemon zest in your ice cream. Reserve 1/4 cup of lemon juice for later. Put in 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour or cornstarch. Take it to the blender and pulse it to combine that. This recipe has the full-fat version of the coconut milk, but it doesn't have any added coconut oil or nut butters or other sources of fat like many other recipes. It also has sugar in it.
Benson, did you put sugar in this?
Is it sweet?
Very.
Then I guess I did.
But not as much as other recipes. Now, when it comes to the sweetener, the sugar, you can decide whether you want to put in date paste.
See, I am the ruler of the
Regular sugar, stevia, agave syrup, any of these sweeteners, and the amount. You'd get to determine that. Another time, I'll show you how to make nice cream. It's from frozen bananas and it has none of the oil or fat in it. But today is about replicating the dairy version of this lemon gelato without the eggs and cream, making it deliciously plant-based.
Jessica, do you know the cholesterol count of that? You might just as well get a gun and put it to my head.
Now you're talking.
Remember, when you make it yourself, you have total control over the fat, salt, and sugar.
Want to be in total control.
There's no such thing as total control.
Is that good information? Give me a thumbs up below. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when another recipe is posted. Pour the mixture into a saucepan and put it on medium-high heat, stirring constantly until the starch has thickened. This will take a little while. It has to come to a boil. Cool it slightly and then pour it into a container, and we're going to keep that in the fridge for 4 hours to overnight. You could keep it in the fridge for up to 3 days and put it through the ice cream maker freezer just before you want to serve it. The next day, after it's chilled, you can add this 1/4 cup of lemon juice if you want to. It will up the lemon flavor of the ice cream, but it also makes it a little less creamy because you're diluting the fat. So it's up to you what kind of flavor you want. Looks beautiful.
Ice cream. Ice cream, that's what we need.
This is my ice cream maker. We're going to put the frozen bowl, it's frozen filling in the sides and the walls of the bowl. And so we just put that into the machine and get it running before we start, because the walls of this bowl are going to make the ice cream freeze. So you have to have it moving when you put the liquid in so that it doesn't just freeze to the bottom. This takes a few minutes, probably 20 to 30 minutes, and you can see it thickens up really nicely. Looks like soft serve ice cream. And when it looks like that, then it's ready.
Look, while it might seem a little eccentric to eat ice cream in 40-degree weather, you think?
You have to move quickly because, once again, the bowl is still frozen on the sides, so we have to get it out of there very quickly. It's lovely, luscious lemon gelato. Isn't that beautiful? You can store it in the freezer and then just take it out and scoop it out. You might have to defrost it slightly before you scoop it to serve if you've stored it in the freezer. I can't pretend that I haven't tasted this already because there was just too many little spatulas and containers and things to lick. But I just put a little bit on here, a nice little melon ball size of ice cream. I could eat that all day. That is so good. Now, if you want it really richer tasting, more than lemony, don't put in the lemon juice. That'll, keep the fat content of the coconut milk. But this is just too good. I love it. If you got some good information from this video, give me a thumbs up below. And while you're down there, subscribe and hit the bell so you will know when plant-based mac and cheese is posted. Next video. Leave a comment. Let me know how much you love this ice cream. Thank you for watching.